It's been a while since I've been on with my viewers. If you're watching, hello. This is Electrophonic, and I am right now dealing with a lot of drama. I'm not going to be any madder about it, but I am going to do a shout out to my former brother-in-law, Brian. Dude, you are awesome. No matter what you say about me, no matter how much anger we have toward each other, dude, this is just my gameplay and my time to just vent. Truthfully, you never should have actually been around my family. You should never have had to deal with this, and honestly, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry for Forrest. I'm sorry for all of this. You are like the greatest. You are... Honestly, I really do wish I could have taken back everything. To be honest, you are a very great guy, and I'm kind of glad you turned Forrest away from Discord. Because, honestly, no, my mother did not have any control over the Discord channel because that was me. I was the one in control of that. My Discord channel is only open for those who want to be part of it. Secondly, it's all ages. I don't allow anybody else on it other than the people that I know personally, i.e. people who play FF14, like my friend Matt, my other friend Danielle, and a couple other gamers that I am friends with. That is the extent of our channel. We are not going to force my nephew to do anything he doesn't want to do. If he wants to play Final Fantasy XIV with us, oh, we will brainwash him into being the perfect bard or the perfect rogue or miner or whatever class that we have listed on this damn channel. I am not going to be cutting corners and telling him lies, to be honest. His grandmother can... Honestly, the woman doesn't even watch this stupid channel anyway, so I'm just gonna give you guys everywhere I go, everything I have had to deal with. I can tell you, my parents are... I don't care anymore, really. My mom ruined some of the best years of my life, and now I use gaming and anime as a way of making my life feel less like it's a fucking joke. Can you imagine living with that in your fucking brain? No one can, because that kind of thing shouldn't be happening. That kind of shit should never happen to a child, especially to my nephew or to me. When I was growing up, I thought my mom was the greatest person in the universe, or dare I say, a good person. And then I realized, no, she ain't. She is like the worst person you can have walking around you as a child, and you have to be your stupid self telling yourself, oh yeah, I'm supposed to love her. No, you're not supposed to love your mom that way and then be told that is a normal behavior. That's not how it works, Mom. None of that works the way you think it does. You act like I'm supposed to be your loving daughter. Let me clue you in on a few things about my parents. My dad is a doormat. Putting it bluntly, I love my dad. I really do. But he's a doormat. And I can't say anything nice about my dad because he's a nice guy. But he can't stand up to my mom, and that's not saying anything unpleasant, it's saying the truth. And no thanks to my family my nephew suffers for it. And I don't know, the mental abuse I went through as a child, I probably have repressed 90% of my memories and just have happy memories of going to a fucking sci-fi con. And I realized that's not a memory that I should have to. But then I realized also which part of my family is the one controlling everything. Honestly, my parents think that everybody in... They think that they could do no wrong, and honestly, you guys, yeah. The legalese of that is so fucked up right now for me, and I can't even fathom what Billy and Brian have to go through every day with my nephew because of what my mom did and what my mother did. So what I look at is, how do I even do that? How do I even tell people the truth? I can't, because no matter how my mom looks at it, she's gonna always point herself as the victim. And I am so bloody tired of being, quote-unquote, her parent. All my life as a kid, I always wanted to be the perfect daughter. I always wanted to be that honor student, to be exactly like my little sister who... And then one day, Shefali Patel, this one girl, spread a nasty-ass lie about my sister. And then it turned out that maybe Shefali was telling the damn truth. Maybe Shefali did say, was trying to send a warning to me or to everybody else what was going on, and that maybe Morella needed help. Unfortunately, because of what happened and because of the situation, I was too under my mom's thumb to even say anything. But to be quite clear, I feel horrified and angry at my own mom, because she treated me for years like a fucking doormat. And I'm still that doormat to her, I guess. I want to be a good person, and now I have to take on... Ooh, I leveled up. So, what it is that I really want to tell tell people is... Crap. Sorry about that. My freaking... What I really want to talk about is how did this ever really occur? How does one actually rectify the fact that this happened and has been going on for years? And honestly, my sister... I love my sister, I really do. But I don't know what to say to people. And I believed her so much and believed in her. And then this shit happens. You know, I can't. And it just gets to the point where if I say something and my mom gets wind of it, I get in so much trouble, you know? And I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I want to say, hey, I'm probably gonna get kicked off this, and I don't live with this woman. She's gonna make me retract everything, even though I'm telling the truth right now. So, if anyone wants me to give you a good answer, I don't have one. I don't have an answer. I never can have an answer, because now I am facing the fact that all these years I thought my family was the greatest family in the universe. Turns out, no, they're not. They're the worst family in the universe, and I have the displeasure of being one of their relatives. FYI, in the chat land. And now I am just like, okay, what do I do? I am now facing not just the fact that my mom lied to me, but she's treating it like, you know, I literally hope that there are no other kids who watch this channel and are going through this, because guess what? I don't have words for you. I don't have comfort for you. I have, get the hell out. Get the help. Get away from it. But for those kids who are isolated, oh yeah, I've been there. I've been there all my life. And apparently talking to myself was the only thing I could do. And honestly, it feels like I'm still talking to myself, and I'm still doing absolutely nothing right. I still can't spell. So, yeah, I just don't know. Every time I've tried talking out against my parents, or more against my mom, it's like it's like blowing out my ass. And it sucks because everybody's like, oh, your mom's so perfect. You don't live with her. You didn't have to go through it. I moved out as soon as I turned. As soon as there was a place open at a dorm, I moved the hell out. People don't get that whole, oh. No, my mother literally just told me about the dorms. I was looking at living at Regency student housing, and I just wanted to get away from her. Unfortunately, when it comes to getting away from my mom, yeah, good luck. She doesn't care. She doesn't care who she hurts, as long as she gets what she wants out of the deal. Honestly, I am terrified of now introducing my best friend to her, because what do I tell Danielle? What do I tell any of my friends who are about to meet my mother? Whatever you do, don't talk to her? Whatever you do, don't, yeah. I'm sorry, I can't handle, yeah, no. I know what's gonna happen, and I know what's going to be the biggest problem I'm gonna have with my mom. She's gonna find out, and I'm gonna get yelled at. That they're lying. And how can a court order lie? How can... two kids that I've seen smiling and laughing, a little baby girl that is Brian's little daughter. She is healthy, happy, and super. I mean, this is a family I want to be part of because, you know what? They're not my mom. They're not my family. But sadly, they're not my family. Truthfully, I made a decision while I was sleeping last night, and it's a decision I don't want to make, but I don't really want my mother in my daughter's, in my children's life. I want to have kids, and honestly, it is so disheartening that I have to spend my whole life reminding myself my sister's not here. My sister died. And people think, oh, well, and the aftermath is a developmental gauge that has destroyed my trust in humanity. FYI, if Brian, you're watching this, I don't distrust you. Nobody deserves what my mom did. Nobody. Not you, not me, certainly not my nephew, and certainly not anyone who has had a family member who did this. I do not want any person to think that I'm making any of this up, because honestly, this is my mom, and unfortunately, I lived with it for decades. I have happy memories of my parents, and I don't have any happy memories right now, because some of the memories I'm having are coming back, and there is a conditional feeling to them. This in a while. Let's have some fun. I have a rabbit girl. So yeah, I'm just a little perturbed with how things have turned out, and honestly, I don't want to be angry about it as much as I am not surprised. I'm more infuriated to the point I don't know how to express it, because ever since I was a kid, if I got angry, my mom would just send me to my room to sit down and just think about something else. Unfortunately, that is not helpful anymore. I remember my nephew had a traditional way of doing it too. He'd go to his room, he'd sit down, and realize that screaming about it isn't going to help. Getting angry isn't going to help, because you're not told to express anger. I was never told how to express if I'm angry at people. This is gonna be a hard battle. Jeez. This is what I get for not playing this for so long. I literally don't need half this stuff. Joy to me. Let's sprint. Yeah. I honestly don't hate people who do this. What I hate is when I have to deal with, what the hell, where did everybody go? I keep forgetting. That's not going to be the case with the way things turned out. And honestly, I think it's for the best because of how manipulative my mom is, and I don't want it to be her anymore. I honestly feel like why do people lie to me? Why did my parents lie? Why did I get lied to? My nephew looks like a normal kid, so I just want to point that out. He looks like a normal kid. He is a normal kid, and I'd rather he be that. Have a childhood where he can do the things that I used to do. Like, well, other than the fact he watched Star Wars. His dad's a Trekkie, so I'm gonna just put it that way. I sincerely wished I could have taken Brian with me to Starfest. Honestly, I think he would have had a blast because he is just as much a Star Trek nerd as Lee is, and I honestly love that because I think that Brian would respect the fact that we do respect him. We do honor the fact that he came and told us what was going on. And now that I have to put forth the effort of distancing myself from a family I loved. I loved my parents. I loved my parents at one point. But you know what? That love isn't universal anymore because I was only important when my mom wanted me. And I'm tired of that. So, you know, to those people who have parents like this, I have a support system that has been super incredible to me. I miss having those parents, having people who have families that feel normal to me. My ex is a normal person. Say I have a normal family. Yeah, his older brother's a jerk, but I remember one time going down there and learning how to play Magic the Gathering, and my sister's, my brother comes down and asks, "Hey, how you doing? Do you want anything to drink?" I mean, he offered to get us drinks and stuff. And I didn't understand why his brother would do that. And then I realized I'm a guest. That's what guests get. And I didn't understand that growing up. And you imagine growing up and you never got that concept of what a guest was, because everyone's like telling you that's, I mean, one time I went out with I met Kira, which is Brian's sister, Supergirl. I hope she knows I'm shouting her out on this. I loved hanging out with her. I loved hanging out with her brother. Now I'm beginning to actually respect him a lot more because now I understand everything. And I am so angry. He gets to clean up his life. He gets to do all this stuff. He's proven he was a good person. And I lost my chat friend. Somebody who was the only reason I kept Yahoo chat going, because him and two other people were the only people talking to me on there, other than a bunch of weirdos from Ghana. And my dad, I don't know what to do about my dad. I liked having a dad who cared, but I'm starting to really hate my family, and I really wish I could have said something sooner. And now I'm like totally unprepared for this. I feel like I'm about to go in front of a judge and say, yeah, this is the 10 years of my childhood that has been, this has been my childhood that has been taken away from me. And now she tried to take it away from my nephew, and that's not okay for me. And now I'm just playing video games to cover up the fact that I need to just kill things just to feel like I'm doing something productive. I don't know how my temper is. I really wish I could just scream no, but what good is that gonna do? How am I gonna cope with that? Even if I talk to a psychiatrist, it's not gonna help anymore. Because I've talked to them before, and they offer no answers. Because they usually tell me the issue is not And then I realize it's the negativity of my family. Who here has, as much as I love my family, and my dad's side of the family, who are the best cousins in the universe, I feel like my dad has failed me. He's failed Forrest, he's failed me, he failed my sister. This is not just something that's going to be swept under the rug and maybe be solved in 10 years. I am not kidding. Shit that has happened over the years, and as much as I care about my friends and my family, I don't care about people who have tried for years to get me to I don't really understand how my mom could do this for so long and not think she's not going to get caught. Has anyone ever thought that isolating me was bad enough? I didn't even make a lot of friends because of her. And of course, sticking me in a room with kids like me when I didn't have any was even worse. Because I don't have those kinds of I really just don't know anymore how families do that, especially mine. Yeah, I got it. I usually skip the cutscenes, guys, but thanks for the fun. I'm out of here. So yeah, I'm on here now, and I'm really wishing I could just say it in the best pros. Waiting for... Alright, so anyway, I have decided to start looking at Twitch more often for whether or not I'm going to be doing more of these. Quite a debate. I have quite a debate on that. I would love to actually play video games more often now, if anything, but again, my Switch has ate my soul, so yeah. I find it kind of comical that a game I used to play, watch my dad play, called Poplos, was on there in one of the free games you could play if you have a membership. And I was like, oh my god, no. Oh god, no, 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 no. How? Why? Why would you punish people with that? That game was awful. And of course, yeah, it's on the classics. Classics. Oh my god, classics. I sort of like sat there going, huh, I wonder whose lame brain idea was this. But then again, you know, I don't really think it's a bad thing. But there are some games right now, I need to take my mind off of what happens. And gaming is probably the only thing that actually helps in times of irritation. And I'm not gonna be kind of like, oh, this is a sad woe is me moment. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. That's not what Brian would want me to do. He would want me to just stay the course and not engage with my mom, not talk to her, not deal with her. It is not my fault that she is a petty, self-absorbed individual who hurts people, and I don't want to deal with it. It is not anyone's fault, and it most certainly is not his. Anyone who says otherwise, kindly take your leave of this situation. Honestly, my first time meeting, you know what? I'm gonna do a memory. I'm gonna do a memory flush. I'm gonna talk about the first time I met my sister's ex-husband. And my first impression of the guy. Because, honestly, I didn't like him. The first time I met him, I didn't like him. Then again, I was getting over the fact my sister broke up with a guy by the name of Richard. Who, to be honest, if I ever meet Richard in a dark corner, I probably would give him a fucking... I would probably sock his jaw straight into the fucking ground. After the bullshit move he made with, my sister's car. On the night of my sister's car accident, Dum Dum, this is what we're gonna call Richard from now on, Dum Dum wrapped her car around a tree. FYI, he wasn't even supposed to be driving the damn thing. After the stupid fucker gets into the accident, he has the north-printing gall to call my house after Morella has gotten into her accident to tell us he has wrecked the car. I would love to hear my sister scream. Yeah, Morella screamed loudly and high, and I had to sit there and listen to it because she's my little sister, and I, being the older sister that I was very pissed off because this is my only sister. The whole thing. And then there was the second car accident, which I did not know about because nobody fucking tells me anything in my family. So you can guess that. At the time, Brian was on something, and we were just gonna call that something else. I don't want to be... I'm not even monetized, so I can't really say it, but I don't really want to say it. Yes, he was on drugs. Yeah, we'll just go with that. And just say, yeah, he was on something. But you know what? At least he was honest. I'll give that. At least my sister's ex is an honest jerk. He's not an honest man, he's an honest jerk. But you know what? I'm not going to be mean to him about that, because he had to tolerate a fucking bitch known as my mom. I'm just gonna put it out there. After the whole thing with my mom, I kind of stopped talking to her. I literally stopped talking to my mother, and I really wish I could have just said, I love you, but I'm just gonna say it. My mom kind of wrecked the trust on that one, and I had not trusted my mother since, well, forever. You can imagine that one. Yes, I have not trusted my mother since the time she actually killed my cat. Which, then she turned around and blamed my dad on it. Take that as you will. That always bent my circuitry the wrong way. My mom blaming my dad for something she did that she's not responsible for. I mean, honestly, she just can't take a hint when to believe the fact that I'm just gonna say it to anyone who has ever been through what I went through as a kid. Being lied to by your mom is not normal when it comes to those kind of things. I wanted my mom to actually openly admit that she actually fucked up and she killed my cat. But no, my mother can't do that. Oh, perish the thought. She can't be honest and can't bother to tell the truth. So, yeah. That's a wonderful feeling, Mom. Not. I wanted to say that, if anything, I was actually quite, I was not really impressed with her. In the least. Because that was my cat. She was not supposed to let outside. Yes, that's right. My cat was not supposed to be outside. What does that woman do? She lets the damn cat outside. I'm trying to rebuild some supplies that I need for one of my yeah. So that is the whole crux of the nutshell issue with my mother, and quite frankly, it is a bullshit move on my mom, who is a total and utter disgrace of a human being right now. Because she lied, and someone got hurt. I couldn't say this about, Shefali. Yeah, you lied, and my sister suffered for it for years. But when Morella, quite frankly, just because you are jealous of my little sister because she did something, it doesn't mean you're out of the woods here, girl. But I am gonna mention the mere mockery of the fact I have a sibling that is dead and a nephew who has to live with a lie that my mother has said. You're not out of this, Shefali. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but a lot of things I have to say is not pleasant to hear. But also the fact is, when you're honest with somebody, particularly people that hurt you, sometimes those things, can actually make things worse. And I don't really feel like I should have to be angry enough to yell, but I also feel bad enough that an innocent person suffered because of what my mom and dad did. And honestly, my heart is sort of broken because my nephew cannot differentiate the fact that his grandmother lied and has been lying, and I told nobody of my emotional issues with my mother. And when somebody like Billy tells me these things are going on and they're completely innocent people, I am to the point where I don't know how else to respond other than the fact that this abuse needs to stop. And this abuse is not how I handled my childhood very well, because I was treated like a fucking pariah anyway. So to Shafali Patel, you're not innocent either, but you are also the catalyst. A lot of things my mother has done is not considered normal for any developmental reasons. I don't understand how my mother thinks this kind of thing is okay when it isn't. I am not gonna defend you. I'm not gonna help you anymore. I'm not gonna be coming to visit you because you've hurt me. You've hurt somebody I care about deeply, and I never want to be in a world where that is okay to you. Because honestly, Brian's fixed his life and he doesn't need to be reminded of what happened in the past. He doesn't need to be told he's a bad person when really, from what I've seen of his actions, he has been nothing but an attentive dad. He has tried to bond with his son, and you turn around and lie to him. That's not protecting, by the way. I wonder how many other lies you told somebody, Mom. I wonder. I really do. I wonder if she actually ever intended to be... Because I remember all the times I tried to impress her with marching band and stuff, and getting told, oh, that's nice, and she never even bothered to show up. She was so busy with Morella's modeling stuff, and I was kind of hoping that my mother would actually follow the rules at my high school in Texas. But oh no, my mom didn't even follow those rules. My mom didn't follow those rules because she didn't think it was fair that my sister didn't get a chance to model while she was in high school. very rarely ever play my gun blade. My machinist is underpowered, so forget it. I'm way under leveled on that one. Ooh, rogue's not gonna. That'll be so. Let's be homicidal here. So other than the depressing news I got, I've been reviewing some of the antics that I've been seeing with one of my friends, and I haven't really talked to her in a while, so I'm just gonna mention Hello, sweetie. You're cool. I would love to hang out sometime. Unfortunately, I'm really busy and my stupid work schedule is like a freaking joke to me. So, yeah. People, but mostly the annoyance comes from the fact that there are people that I've known for years. Things I do need to mention that the reason why I wasn't exactly too upset when my nephew went to live with his biological father. There's a lot of things I haven't told people regarding that situation, and the reason why I was going to say it has always been about my mother, has never been about anybody else in this world, and she treats others as if everything that they've ever done has always been about my mom. And honestly, after years of tolerating it, I figure, you know, maybe it's time I did speak out and did not tell people the truth as much as I wanted to, and I wanted to tell people the truth. No matter how many times I tried, I got tired of being pegged a liar, and my mother always pegged me as a liar, so I just stopped trying. That duty, really? Sorry. So, yeah. When my mother did what she did, it really wrecked a lot of my self-esteem. But it also made me realize I need to be a little more proactive, and my mom wasn't allowing me to be proactive. And that's even worse when you realize that the person you're supposed to be, that you're supposed to be around a lot, didn't even bother to let you even try. That's what really pissed me off, is because my mom wouldn't even let me try. And I wanted to try really hard to be a good person, to be a good parent for the future. And what really got me realizing it is my mother never believed in me. And I was so depressed by that. How do you rectify your fact your own mother doesn't even believe in you? I mean, that is like harsh. I could not believe My mother didn't even care that her oldest daughter does want a family. Then again, she also raised me to believe I was sterile, or that I couldn't be a good person, be a good parent. Emotes. Okay, good. Now I got it. Okay, good. Yes, I'm pacifying birds. Oh, wonderful job. and the fact that I feel like Brian and his wife Billy are more family to me than my mother is. I'm sorry to point this out to people, is I just think it's kind of weird that my mom fills my head with all these ideas, and then when the ideas turn out to be fake and false, and she's the one being paranoid, when they pointed out what Facebook account, they said that they never even knew I had one. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna say this to anyone who gets told that by their parents. Always take some of that like grain of salt, because some people who watch your Facebook when you're an adult don't generally watch it for malicious reasons. I mean, I had a guy who actually messaged me regarding photography stuff and asked me why I don't photograph children. That's a safety issue, and honestly, I was kind of nice that he asked, but honestly, people who yes, I'm killing a bunch of kobolds for no good reason. The reason why I'm trying to level up my at level 37, and I need to get to at least level 30, or at least to story level. So, honestly, I'm just like, kind of, like, well, what should I talk about now? I'm thinking about just talking about whatever the hell comes to mind at the moment. Well, let's see. Aside from, Telltale, hey Owen, I love watching your stuff. Honestly, as of late, you've actually made a lot more sense in the whole common sense issue I've noticed on people. I don't hate people for doing stupid shit. I hate people who do stupid shit and then intentionally push on everybody else to clean up their mess. So I'm not gonna clean up my mom's mess, so thank God. But thank you again, Owen, for your awesome channel, because that actually gives me some clarity as to why I left Christianity and do my own thing. Honestly, I'm gonna make a little bit of a gripe because I found something on. Okay, if you've ever gone onto on Facebook, they have these little videos that they play for people, and some of them are cringe beyond cringe, in my opinion. I really don't like them. I do to level? Thank God I taught that bird how to heal itself. Nice. I leveled. Yeah, so I don't know how much else I can put it, but I do not respect a lot of people in the community that I'm in at times, because my friend just left for Florida, and honestly, I didn't really expect her to stick around this long in Colorado to begin with, because of the way that, the popularity community and the anime community acts. Because sometimes, I have this one guy that I do talk to. His name is Alex, and he is like super nice. Everyone thinks that he is actually has been my arch nemesis for a while. Yeah, actually, that's just the opposite. He and I have an understanding, including my friend Nogard, that we are all pretty much stuck with this irritating factoid that has turned our entire community into a piece of I don't know how else to describe it. I've had to deal with it for a while, but honestly, the community that I'm in is just I don't think he does. Sorry, one of my friends. He doesn't play video games, so when I told him I was waiting for this update for Final Fantasy XIV, he's like, oh, I don't get it, that. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, you don't get it. Whatever, dude. So, yeah. That was just an interesting tidbit for my friendship. Apparently, one of the nicest things I do have that, my nephew now has is a support network, which I absolutely enjoy. The fact that he has a support network just like I do. But, honestly, that's one thing I was told not to do. I am about to tell Billy is about, the YouTube channels, but I think she already knows. Because, honestly, it's not really that important for him to have a YouTube channel. I really don't think it's that big a deal. But for me, it's kind of like, well, I bet she already knows about the YouTube channel. It's just, she knows that it's probably just Pull Ball and Roblox. I think after this one, I am... Oh, Exodius is here. Hi, Exodius. I haven't played with you for a while. she needs level 55 gear now. Okay. Let's get to my lever. So far behind. Please. Guys, I gotta head out, so I will talk to you guys later.